going on, guys? FlashDAIO here. Episode 101 was basically Christmas in July. I like that we didn't get a lot of Goku, but it seems like Universe 6 Saiyans have infinite potential. With all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and dive into this review, and we will see you guys on the other side. Get like the preview of episode 100. Kale's potential is probably the greatest because I think she is most like the primitive Saiyan. So think about it. If that's the true Saiyan form, think about how the first Super Saiyans were formed. Bunch of Brolys and Kales walking around. OP. Saiyans are unreal, guys. So Kale withstood a regular ki blast from Jiren, but that's still impressive. And she's still alive. So her durability, number one, is unreal. And like I said last time, in the last video with the leaks, Toppo has been waiting to this whole time. And he did it exactly how I predicted it. He came out of the smoke, and Goku, of course, Toppo goes up to Jiren and says, let's save our stamina. They're basically doing nothing until the end. So, and like I said about Casserole, garbage. I'm glad that the Pride Troopers aren't in Universe 7 because honestly, they would have got mollywopped. Android 18 threw out 2 of them with their own power. We'll get to that in a second. So then I'm confused about this Kachi stuff because it's the hardest metal in Universe 7. But here we have Goku busting through it in base form just with his own will. I don't think this Kachi is that strong. Pretty much we have the Ginyu Force as the good guys. These guys don't look like good guys. Like if I saw this group, yeah, they have matching uniforms. They look like just a bunch of Captain Planet. I would never view these guys as good guys. They don't look like good guys. Goku looks like a good guy. These guys look like villains, like sinister smiles. And so since Kale took out Buon, Casserole wants to fight them because anyone who takes out a Pride Trooper is unforgiven. So, you know, Caulifla talks about how Kale's her protege, she's glad she's her protege, etc., etc. But then we kick to Butaroshi-sama. He's paralyzing the guy with his attack, but unfortunately he cannot attack himself. He just has to hold it. Luckily, Tien-san comes in with the Sink Kikyo, which is the new Tri-Beam attack. Vegeta and Frieza, I guess, are fighting over prey. So primalistic of them. Poor Merchium, I guess his name is, from Universe 10. He's just fodder. I mean, I thought that they were at least gonna put up something. I mean, Zamasu came from there. We have Tupper, not Toppo, Tupper. So I guess he's Tupperware. He can pretty much change his weight at any given time. Basically gravity, but with weight. I don't know. He's just like grabbing onto Goku, just increasing weight. Granted, this is base form Goku, and he's still being able to stand up with most of it. Goku is full of shit because if 18 can pick him up with one hand, and he's still as heavy as he was when he was grabbing Goku, or heavier, then Goku should have been able to withstand that from base form. Goku be playing too much, man. He plays way too much. So then they hit Goku with the spin attack, you know, Dude Buddy's crushing him. Tupper's crushing him, and then the little midget guy. I'm just gonna call him the midget. Let's be politically correct. The little person. So the little person spin attacks, punches Goku right in the gut. It's not doing much damage. You can clearly tell that Goku's just wasting time. So then we kick to Caulifla fighting this Ebifuya looking guy. And again, World's Strongest video is coming. It's just gonna take a little bit more time. Y'all just bear with me on that. It's an awesome movie. We're gonna break it down, trust me. But he looks just like the Ebifuya. He's electric, same thing, just he doesn't have electric veins coming out of his body. His Hell Zone grenade was actually pretty cool. It's pretty much a ripoff of Piccolo's Hell Zone grenade. How Piccolo puts all the ki blasts in the sky and then just crushes them. Same thing. We have Kote and Kale. She gets put in another dimension. And you can clearly see where this is going. Kale is about to be put in a situation where she's forced to transform. Just like I predicted in the last episode and with the leaks, she's gonna get ki control and she will become this suitable form for the tournament power. Good job on me for prognosticating that. Good job on you guys for also probably prognosticating on that. Kale's in the different dimension. Casserole who's talking shit, and it's hilarious because you hear 17's voice be like, "What's so funny?" And then he busts him. They make it, you know, known again that you can't sense the android's energy. Android 17 and 18 are like, it's 5-on-5 now. We're gonna take you guys out, no problem. That's rich. 17, I guess, nods to 18 to help Goku. 17 is fighting Casserole by himself, molly-whopping him. Again, I prognosticated this last week. Casserole throws the ball, hits 17, barrier. That's a dumb attack. What are you doing? Were you serious? Power scaling wise, Casserole would have tried to fight Goku, he would have got crushed. Because right now, Goku is basically doing what Jiren's doing, but he has no choice but to fight because 1, he's a Saiyan, 2, everyone wants his blood. He's pretty much just gonna be saving his energy as much as he can. Everyone's talking about how like weak Goku is, but Goku wants to fight the strong dudes. He's not gonna waste his Super Saiyan Blue on these Pride Troopers. After, you know, we get the 17 and Casserole fight, it kicks to 18's helping Goku. And she's just ki blasting the crap out of this guy. She's just like, get off of him. And he's just like sitting there like, like, better move, dude. She'll keep going. 18, she does not care. She's just. So even he said it, he's like, God, this girl is ruthless. Another thing that they made known in this episode, everyone in the Pride Troopers has some sort of justice move. Justice Bomber, Justice Saber, Justice Spindle, Justice Flash. I guess it's all about justice. Kind of lame though, because if everyone had like the same kind of move, then Justice Stream. Oh, we'll get to that in a second though. I have Zoide and Tupper who combine their attacks to form the Pride Double Spin. And, you know, 18 shooting ki blast, Goku's shooting them. They're spinning. Come on earlier. So after they combine their attacks and they're spinning, they shoot Tupper out of the tornado and he lands on 18. So 18's like cratered in. And then he's sitting here just like, and 18 just picks him up and throws him off. There's 17 fighting Casserole and, you know, 17's still molly-whopping, still handling. Zoide comes on and it's like, they got Tupper, so they all form up back together where Kale and Caulifla is to, I guess, take them out first since they know they can. So Corte does her Dimension Dome, which is their first mistake. You got Kale trapped in a dimension by herself, and then you got Caulifla trapped in a dimension with y'all. That's 2 Saiyans with infinite potential that y'all trapped yourselves in with. What else did you think was gonna happen? Like I said, Christmas in July. Kale is like, you know, I hate myself, I'm a burden, I hate myself, and she just buff Super Saiyan, just like I prognosticated last week. I want to say she's Super Saiyan 2. It's hard to range Kale's form because it's the Berserk Broly form. Definitely stronger than a Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2 it looks like. So she finally has ki control. She finally can retain everything, not be so blackout, you know, not angry, settled in on the form of Super Saiyajin. Of course, just like Trio de Danger, the Trio de Danger Beam, they had the United Justice Stream, and then you had 2 Saiyans on the other side. And I love how Caulifla was doing the Gohan one-hand ki blast for a second, and then she does the 2 once she like gives it her max power. Because Casserole tells, you know, Pride Troopers, go max power, we're taking them out. Caulifla, and so then they have a good shot of Kale. She's still in her normal controlled form. So she's, you know, shooting the ki blast, and Kale's like, dig in, follow me to the end, and she just, and the shot is just like when Gohan was shot Ultra Kamehameha wave at Cell, and it's just like, I mean, you can just feel the power just of increase. So then it just, Christmas candy canes. I mean, like I said, Christmas in July. They blasted through the dimension. They blasted them off the stage. And then Quartet, like I said, with 18 is all in this dimension thing. And then 18 just throws her off. 5 Pride Troopers gone. So there are 4 left. 3 are the most important. Dispo, Topo, and Jiren. Have this badass shot of Kale and Caulifla just walking out of the rubble. Oh, it's so badass. Kale's just like A1. But then Kale passes out from all the power. Man, they're exerting a lot of energy, so I don't know if they can hang, dude, just from stamina. It's gonna be tough for Universe 6 in the end. Also, Universe 11, Supreme Kai and God of Destruction, y'all aren't so cool now, are you? Y'all are down to 4. Universe 11. And I love looking at the Supreme Kai, how like, now may not be the time to save our power. Yeah, you know shit. And we have Brian at the end. Okay, so finally we get Vegeta fighting Brian, so we'll see next week on that. I'm not very happy about it, but I'm not gonna get started. There's not gonna be a Vegeta rant this episode. Alright guys, so that wraps up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Definitely a good episode, a very well written episode. Really enjoyed the character development of Kale and Caulifla. You know, that brings up some questions I have for you guys. Do you think in the future they're gonna have a Kale Caulifla fusion dance? Cauliflail or something? I don't know, but I mean that would be a woman saying fusion. Another thing I have is, what type of potential do you think Kale and Caulifla have? Like, yes, I mean, Gohan had the most potential up until we met these two. I mean, I guess Kaba too, but Kale and Caulifla are like way more powerful than Kaba. I can only assume that Kaba is not as strong as Kale. Kaba can't take Super Saiyan Blue Kamehamehas. I don't know, those are a few questions for you guys. Leave your answers in the comment section below. Appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging in with me. I look forward to the next Dragon Ball video, guys. I'm gonna be putting out the review later on today. So that wraps up the video, guys. So we're gonna shift over to the closing announcements, and we will see you guys later on. So this week we have the review coming out later today. That's gonna have our 2 anime recommendations on it. Still working on the World's Strongest video. You know, that's gonna take a little bit more time. You know, movies are a lot longer and more detailed than episodes, so that's a little, you know, I want it to be perfect for you guys. I want it to where you guys want to watch the movie. And I hope you guys are liking the tracks. We got Robbie Dude getting featured on his debut of the channel. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Y'all vibe out to Robbie Dude, and we will see you guys on the flip side. Be sure to like, subscribe to the channel, guys. It helps us spread our point of view to the masses. So, again, appreciate you guys' time today, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you guys later on.